All right, our last part to example 1, 1.11. All right, and again, we're asked to determine a probability related to the standard normal distribution, Z, bell curve, 0 in the middle, all right? And we locate the z-score mentioned in the question, which is negative 4.72. So that would be down here below 0. I want to remind you that z-scores, as you recall from a previous discussion, are the number of standard deviations that you fall from the mean. So that would be a z-score that's 4.72 standard deviations below the mean. When it says z is greater than that, just like the number line here across the bottom, greater than is to the right, bigger, above, however you wish to say it. So this probability up here would be represented by this shaded area. So, I don't know, sometimes I like to think ahead. You know, when we go to that table here in a minute, we're going to look up 4.72, and I want to remind you that this table is going to give us this area from here to the middle, isn't it? This table that I'm asking you to master in this class always gives you that middle sliver. And I would hope you would look at this picture and say, well, that's this much of the area. There's this much more. This is the entire upper half of the bell curve. And again, that's why I leave this picture up here as a general thing. The area under the entire curve is 1, so each half is 0.5. So that's the upper half of the bell curve. So just as a template, it looks like we'll take the middle sliver that we're about to find in the table and add that upper half of the bell curve. So this will be 0.5, the upper half, plus that middle sliver. And now we go look up that middle sliver in the table, don't we? So here again, and I know you're getting tired of me already, but that's okay. Table time. All right, so we go look up that number. Oh no, what is going on here? 4.72, the biggest we get is 3.0. What's going on? Oh yeah, that example number 10 that we did earlier, we talked about the fact that once you get beyond a certain number of standard deviations, the area is almost always the same. It tapers off. Footnote. Use 0.4999 for z values above 3.09. And that 49.99, just like all the other numbers in the table, is a middle sliver. So 49.99 would be that middle sliver right there. And as we reasoned earlier, that needs to be added to the upper half of the bell curve, and therefore this shaded area from here to forever is 0.9999, almost the entire one, isn't it? Because that lower area there that got left off isn't very much. So, I don't know, that's a really important series of examples right there, you guys, and I really hope it's stuck, because we're going to use these principles repeatedly throughout the remainder of this semester. So I'm really crossing my fingers that we were able to connect somehow with this. So, anyway, that's example 1, and we'll resume with example 2. Thanks.